What's up, y'all? Today we are back to tell you another great way to find even better photos than what I've told you about before. In past videos, I've gone over basic ways to find photos, but that doesn't always work. And sometimes there are better ways to find better photos. So today I'm going to show you how to find the photos that I use to make this graphic. So let's get into it. So the first time I looked up photos for this graphic, I was trying to find photos of the Ravens in their new uniforms that they played against the Bengals. This was like right after they had just played with them for the first time. So I typed in something like that and not a lot came up. Even more is coming up now. So I actually made this video in the past, but I accidentally erased all the memory. So I'm remaking it. But before there was like little to nothing that came up. Now you still see like very little shots of the actual players in these new uniforms. So you have these like some detail shots, but it doesn't even like show you necessarily who it is. Like you can't like really tell in a lot of them. Like, I don't know. I was trying to find like the star players, Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry and whatnot in these new uniforms. And I just wasn't finding a lot of variety. I wasn't finding player specific shots in them. There's even more available now than there was, but I definitely wasn't going to be able to find them in like a higher quality. So I did something that I've done before. Didn't know if it would work. I actually found this to be incredibly useful, and this is how I found the photos to make that graphics. I went to Ravens versus Bengals photos, Thursday Night Football. That's where they first debuted them in this game. And on team websites or sometimes league websites, depending on what sport you're looking for and who, what team, etc., you might have to go to the league website or the team's website, and they actually have photos on there. And so obviously I'm not like selling this or anything, so they're not my like photos to use and sell and whatnot. I'm just making a graphic for fun. But as you can see, I found this list of photos and you can see there's lots of options available. So you can click on it, and they're actually like pretty high detail and a pretty good size. So even though they're small in like the Google window, they still look super high. Based on the graphic, you can tell like they're high detail shots. So if you're looking for game specific photos or player specific, team specific, go to their website. If you saw them in a game, type in like that game specifically, and you might be able to find them versus going on Google, and that obviously didn't work. Like, they're out there, the photos are out there and usable. I don't know why this didn't pop up just on Google, but you just have to like know the right things to look up. And so this might just be like what I do from now on. If I see a cool like play in a certain game that I'm watching, you know, I'll probably just start going to the team's websites or the league websites and seeing if they have photos there, because a lot of times Google Photos just like is good for basic stuff, but for instance like this, when you have new uniforms debuted and it's hard to find, this is the way to do it. So I hope this helps you. I remade this video, so I really hope that at least one person is impacted by this. Let me know in the comments if you knew this was a thing or if you're gonna start doing this. Also, I already made a video about this, but I have a Patreon file up now that has 12 graphics for the 12 days of Christmas up on Patreon that are from my 30-day design challenge that I failed. But they're some of the coolest graphics, so go check those out. You have to be a member of either the highest tier or the tier below that to be able to access it, because it's so many files. So go check those out. I hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next one.